We're live. Hello. Oops, I forgot to change the title. I need to change the title of the stream. I'm not doing Blender. I'm now doing Unity stuff. That's right. We're moving into Unity. We're going to set up toggles and we're going to set up physics and contacts. It's going to be super fun. Well, there might be a little bit of Blender. I'm pretty sure I forgot to do a couple things. Let me go ahead and change this though. Unity. Stop. Okay, that's better. Okay. So before I hop into Unity, and for anyone who was here yesterday, I figured out the little rotating GIF. I fixed it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I forgot to add the angry one. Oops, Unity's open. I don't want that right now. Hide Unity. We'll use Unity in just a second. Ah, okay, I already have the blend shape, but I haven't made it. Okay, let me fix that. Oh, it's hidden by the hair. Oops. Okay, let me fix that. What the dog doing? The dog's doing not much right now. She's rotating in the corner. That's a thing. Okay, that's all done. We're gonna save that. And we're going to re-export this. Oh wait, this is the wrong version. I need the merged version. 11 merge, there we go. We can probably actually delete all these collections now. We don't really need them anymore. We have the anger mark, which is hidden behind the hair, so I just need to fix that real quick. There we go. And then we save this, and then we go ahead and export it again. Export FBX. Do not apply geometry. Do not add leaf bones. FBX, baller puppy. And then we'll replace it in our Unity file in just a second. I'm also going to, I realized I forgot to, if I'm going to be making, the toggles today, I need to have the tears decal for the sad face. Work was so hard. Oh, I am so sorry your workday sucked. I hope that at least the rest of your night goes better. Opening up the base body. There's a couple things in here I need to export as decals in order to make my toggles. I also need to organize my file viewer real quick. I have files that I must view in order to do all of this. Baller puppy texture. Okay, so we need to export the breast shading as a decal. So I'm going to remove everything so that there's just the breast shading overlay. And then I'm going to export this with alpha. I'm just going to export the body. And then I will label this decal breast shade. Then I can turn all that back on. Then I need to export the head blush for the decal and the tears decal. Oh, I don't think I made the tear decal. Oops. Well, I guess now's as good a time as I need to make it. And we put in some highlights. I think these need to be a little more blue. Yeah, those looking pretty cute. Okay, now we need some highlights. Villain cat. Your models are so pretty. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I try hard to make some cute ass shit people can think of themselves as in game. I feel like it's very important to be a cute dog in VRChat, and a cute fox, and a cute kitty, and cute anime girls. Everybody deserves to be cute and pretty in VRChat. Or a little fucking weirdo. That's also an option. Everyone's also allowed to be just a little weirdo. Yeah, I'm actually, this is a weird one for me to stream since I'm trying to do like a schedule of just any time during the weekday, every weekday. But I really wanted to do Unity work today. I'm just setting up this decal so that I can make the tears toggle and the blush toggle. So actually, now that that's done, let me save it. I think that's saved. So now we're going to turn off everything but the tiers that I just made. Then we can export the tiers by themselves. And then that'll be used for the decal in game. So I'm exporting with alpha, and I'm just going to export the body, or the head. Exporting. That exported weird. I think I accidentally left something on. Ah, yeah, I left a gradient on. There we go. Okay, export textures with alpha. And this is going to become the decal tiers. Then we'll turn off the tiers and turn on the blush, and this will be the decal blush. Decal blush. I tried making Blender models before for VRChat and Typhoon channel. Cats dancing? Also, hell yeah, make those models. Also, cats dancing? Do I have dancing cats on my channel? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Whenever I release a VRChat model, I pay my friend, Vulture Dusk, I hire her in order to dance around in VRChat and then edit together the videos for me because she is great at both of those things. Okay, we're finally ready for Unity, actually, for real this time, I promise. Nah, don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. My models only look as good as they do because I'm like coming up on 5 years of continuous practice. My first models, let me show you. Let me show you this shit. Let me show you what I made. Let me show you the first thing I uploaded to VRChat and how gross she was. This was the first thing I uploaded to VRChat, and she did not work. And that's not even the first thing I made. First thing I made was... this thing. This was the first thing I made in Blender. And, it's not even close to good. There's everything wrong with it. I didn't know what materials or meshes or any of that was, so I didn't know that I could have multiple like meshes. I didn't know how to like make them interact with each other. But practice absolutely gets you somewhere. I ended up remaking this about a year later, and already you can see huge improvements. So even just 1 year of off and on, this wasn't even constant practice. This was 1 year of off and on practice, got me that. And then what I'm making right now, I got from 4 years of constant practice. The Baller Kitty, I think I made like 2 years ago. And that was only like 2 years into practicing. Question? What's up? Did you get help from a little bit of both? Most of it was watching tutorials and just practicing and just trying to do things. Typically, I would edit existing models and put them in VRChat. And if I didn't know how to do a specific thing, that's when I would look up a tutorial on how to do that specific thing. Once I started feeling more comfortable in Blender, I started looking up tutorials just randomly and just following those and just learning a new trick in Blender. And then I started streaming in Discord servers with other people who were learning 3D modeling, and then we would help each other out. Okay, we're ready for Unity. So I actually do need to re-import the model since I made some slight changes. So I'm going to head over to my project, Baller Puppy model, and I'm going to grab my new FBX and dump it in there. The armature hasn't changed, so it shouldn't give me any errors. It should still work just fine. Yeah, she looks fine. So now we're going to drag into our material section. We're going to pull in the decals that we just exported. Decal, decal, decal. We're going to pull those in. And I'm going to put these normals into a folder. The decals I'll keep here, it's fine. One thing I haven't done yet is these are all 4K textures right now. One of the final things that I do is I'll be crunching all of these down in an image editor first, and then compressing them further in Unity. And that'll help save on a lot of space, file space. But for now, we're going to worry about the fun stuff. So one of the first things I want to do is set up the clothing toggle, because that is, it's important. Oh, wait, I never even made the boob animation. Oh, I still need to do that. Let's do that later. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the clothing toggle. So I'm going to head over to my animations. I'm going to drag my FX layer into the controller so that I can start making animations. I already have a few animations that I had previously for when I did a test. And I can go in and I can just remake those, and they should work just fine. So for example, this is the chest breasts. So for that, we're going to want the clothing blend shape to be flat chest off. The body blend shape, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on, sorry. I made a separate blend shape for animation. There we go. Flat chest animation version to be off. Same thing here, flat chest animation version to be off. And then we're going to go into the fizz bones and we're going to turn off, or sorry, turn on, because the breasts are on. Turn on the components. The next thing we're going to do is copy those blend shapes, go to the chest flat, paste them, and then just reverse them. So blend shape should actually be 100, 100, and then off and off. And if you go to the preview, she now has a flat chest. Next thing we're going to set up is the leg correction L0. So leg correction is a thing that I do for like these like leg fluff and stuff. And what happens is the two contacts touch each other and it causes the leg to morph. So for example, leg correction L is 0, so that's going to be 0. And then for the clothing as well, we have a leg correction as leg correction blend shape. Leg correction L 0. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to copy this blend shape as animation and then paste it and just opposite. So now that's a 100% correction. Now I haven't set up the leg correction R, so we can actually do that now. We're starting with the 0, leg correction R 0, leg correction R 0. Then we copy these, create a new animation. We go to leg correction _1, paste them, and then just reverse. So you're thinking what Pokemon should I make the baller pup into? Whatever Pokemon you want. I'm not super familiar with Pokemon since I didn't grow up playing it. I wasn't exposed to Pokemon until I was a little older, so I don't have any in mind. I might delete some of these animations since I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them. Yeah, I'm going to go and delete some of these. Leg corrections will stay. The leg digitigrades and tiptoes, I'm not sure if I'm going to make that something you can toggle in game or not. So we'll just leave these for now. Now let's make the clothing animation. So new animation is going to be called clothing slider. Now setting this up is going to be so fucking annoying because there's like a million little sliders and toggles. Yeah, dude, you can post whatever you want in the server. Now, actually, I think I set this up incorrectly. I think I'm going to have to separate some of this. See, this is where it gets complicated because I think I actually want a top and a bottom slider so that I can have separate shirts and pants combinations. Actually, I don't think I need to separate the meshes. I'm doing something and I don't know if it'll work, and that's just the nature of Unity because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm actually going to make a new animation called top slider, and it's just going to affect the clothing shirts. Okay. So starting with the clothing, the default clothing is going to be nothing. So I'm going to turn off the tank top and the crop top. Those are now off. And then for the body, I'm going to make sure that the crop top body and tank top body slurps are completely off as well. So this is just the no shirt option. The next frame is going to be the crop top. So on the body, I'm going to turn off the tank top body slurp, but turn on the crop top body slurp. I'm talking out loud because I'm trying to juggle these. Then on the clothing, I'm going to keep the tank top slurped, but unslurp the crop top. And I'm going to copy this and paste it over. And then I just do the opposite. So now the crop top will be slurped and the tank top will be unslurped. But I want to go and make sure that the body is reversed as well, so that the tank top body slurp is on to prevent clipping. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this frame and paste it and just leave it unchanged. Now there are 3 top options. There's no top, crop top, tank top, which works out really well. Then I'm going to make a new animation and call it bottom slider. And I don't know if this will work. I don't know if these have to be separate meshes or not, so I'm just going with it. So first, we are going to have the body be unslurped for the jeans and the jean shorts and the workout shorts, so completely unslurped. Then we are going to slurp the workout shorts and the jeans, and I'm not going to have the shorts toggle enabled. So by default, it is not shorts, it is jeans. Then I will copy this, paste it into the next frame, and I think that the first option should match the top, so I'm going to add the jeans. So we are going to slurp the body for the regular jeans, not the jean shorts. And then on the clothing, I'm going to unslurp the jeans. Then I'm going to copy this, paste it over. The next one I'm going to do is a toggle for the shorts. So now these shorts are active. And on the body, we're going to slurp for jeans, shorts. There we go. Okay. Then the last one we want, I'm going to copy this again and have it like naked by default. The last one we want is the workout shorts. So I'm going to slurp the body for the workout shorts. Then I'm going to unslurp the workout shorts so that she's wearing them. Then I copy this and paste it. Okay. I don't know how this will work. I don't know if it'll work at all. So let's find out. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to slurp the socks just to get them out of the way. Slurp socks, so they're out of the way. Going into my FX layer, I need to delete these because they're old. This is a float, I believe. This will be leg R. This is leg R. Do you play VRChat yourself or do you like the both? I've been very busy the past couple of years. Some stuff happened and then I moved. So I haven't gotten to play VRChat as much as I want to in the last couple of years, but I'm trying to change that. I actually just got to hang out in VRChat yesterday. Speak of the devil, Adora Pup, hi. Hello, Adora Pup. We're trying some Unity stuff. I'm going to see if I can set up these toggles without smashing my head through my computer screen. Unity moment. Pog. Okay, so this will be a float, and this is going to be top slider. And then there's going to be another float. It's going to be bottom slider. We're going to make two of these. Set these weights to 1. I'm the devil, what I do, no. I was just talking about how I finally get to hang out in VRChat now that I'm like moved in, settled, and have an office and a play space. Also, dude, I got Twitch affiliate. Like today, I got approved. I'm gonna make custom emojis. I'm very excited about it. And like I realize there's also like a bunch of like extensions and stuff, which is really cool. Some of them look like they would add a lot of visual clutter though, and since like I'm trying to like show off like my art, that would be kind of annoying. But some of them seem cool. Like the stream avatars thing, I've seen people do that, and you can make little custom ones. I want to make little custom ones. I'm typing in VR. Yeah, VR moment, VRChat moment. Okay, so I'm gonna create a blend tree. I'm gonna create 2 blend trees really quick while I'm here. The motion time is going to be set to parameter bottom slider, and the motion time here is going to be set to parameter top slider. Within my animations themselves, I need to turn off loop. In my blend tree, I'm going to create 1 motion field and drag in my top slider. And then from within my blend tree, I'm going to add 1 motion field, and drag in my bottom slider and set the weight to bottom slider. Also, yeah. Okay, so those are set up. Now I need to go into my parameters. We're going to delete some of these parameters because I do not need them. We're going to add a new float parameter for top slider and a new float parameter for bottom slider. Then I can go into the menu and I can delete some of this. And I'll add two controls, bottom slider and top slider. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping by. This is going to be a radial puppet, I believe, if I remember how to set this up correctly. Bottom slider, top slider. Okay, and then we attempt to make this work in Gesture Manager. Will this work? Okay, so far so good. Oh, I forgot to set it to constant, but it's working. So this works, and this works. Okay, I think we're in business. Let me just go ahead and fix the animations. Slider, bottom, select everything. We're going to set the tangent to constant. And then top slider, select everything. We're going to set the tangent to constant. Then we're going to hit play again. I think we're cooking. I think we're in business. So now if I open up the gesture manager again and I try this again, now the bottom slider is working correctly. Okay, we're in business. We're in business. Okay. I did. Sorry. I did. I just got affiliate today, this morning. I don't really know how it works, but I'm excited. I get to make custom emojis. Thank you. Also, water. Everyone should drink water. I'm drinking some right now. I don't quite know how streaming works still. I'm still figuring it out. I know that with affiliate, there's like monetization options, which would be very cool. Oh, shit. Okay, there's a thing. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you get perks for that. If there are, I have not set them up yet. I'm so sorry. Make shoes into paudins? Close. I do have little paw pads at the bottom of the shoe, which is pretty cute. Thank you for the subscription. Hello. I don't know how they work. I'll figure it out though. If there's benefits, I think there are benefits. There's like, I think you have oh. Oh, well, did Licorice, thank you for gifting a sub. Is that how you're supposed to do it? I'm so sorry. Thank you for gifting a sub to Adora Pup. That's very sweet of you. Oh, whoa. Head changer thing. Okay. Oh, Fua Fua, thank you for gifting a sub to Wilted Licorice. Dude, we can't all forget how this works. One of us has to be in charge. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. I'm definitely looking forward to though. I'm gonna do some research this weekend and try to figure out like what like subs do. Um yeah, what subs do and like what kind of benefits I give people. I know that there's like you have custom emotes now. I can have custom emotes now, and I think that you can also have custom emotes for people who subscribe. So I think that's definitely something I want to try to work on this weekend. Aw, thank you. That's very sweet. Okay, so I've set up the basic animation for the shirt. I need to try to figure out how to make the socks work. For obvious reasons, the socks can really only be on when the shorts and the jeans aren't in the way. So I have to set that up a specific way. And I think, I might have to use alpha masks for this. I'm going to worry about the socks in a second. I'm actually going to make the shoes toggle really quick. So now we have shoes. Oops, camel casing. Shoes. 1 for on. And if I record this, I'm going to make sure the shoes are unslurped. And then what's also important is I have specific slurps for the body. So shoes body slurp should be on because I don't want the toes to clip. And then something that's also special is I have a slurp shoes for the socks themselves. So socks toggle shoes. There we go. So when the shoes are on, the socks, yeah, when the shoes are on, the socks and the feet, the bare feet, should slurp so that they do not clip through the shoes. And then when shoes are off, so shoes 0, the opposite is true. This should be like this. With just the shoes out, or just the feet out. The beans. Oh, what is this? Oh, thank you for the bit, and thank you for the congrats. I'm very excited about it. I was having a lot of fun looking up like what affiliate gets you, like what kind of things can I do, and honestly, I'm still so excited about the emotes, the emojis. I was also looking at like extensions. There's a lot of stuff. I'm looking at maybe trying to implement the streamer avatars thing, because you can upload custom pixel art, and I like making custom little things. You know, as you can tell. Okay, so now we have a shoes toggle. Now I need to think about how I'm gonna do the socks toggle. Like how am I gonna math this shit out? So the socks should be toggled independently, and they should... I think an alpha mask is what's gonna be useful here. Because I want the socks to only be on when the workout shorts and the jeans are not on. That's what I was thinking. I thought it'd be so cute. Like, you get to pick, like, do you want to be a little fox or a little cat or a little puppy? Like, that would be so cute. And then, of course, like, customizing it further. Tell you what, making a bunch of little pixel art animations are going to be a lot easier than making a full 3D model. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I need to now make an alpha mask for the socks. So I'm going to open up my 2D editor of choice, Paint Tool SI, and I'm going to grab my texture. I love Poyomi. Poyomi has so many options. Okay, here's the clothing. Now I just need to find the UVs for the socks. Here it is. Something is like... Aw, that would be so cute. I know I have a couple custom GIFs that I made. I think I made a GIF for follows, and I made a GIF for donations, and I still need to make some other GIFs. There's like a lot of little things that you have to make for a stream. And I guess you could also buy them, but like the whole point of me learning how to 3D model is because I didn't have any money, so it just feels right to keep making my own stuff, especially because I don't have any money. Moving turns out super expensive. Having cats, super expensive. So I'm currently in the process of working my ass off to get my savings back. And it just be like that. Okay, so I will save this as a mask. I need a separate mask folder. Masks. And I'm going to call this the socks, alpha mask. No opacity. And I don't remember if it's supposed to be black and white or the other way, or if it doesn't matter for Poyomi. I'm going to try to mess with this real quick. So let me unslurp the socks, and I'll slurp the jeans and stuff just so I can see the socks. Okay. The body's in the way. Hold on. Slurp body socks. Okay. So if I want... Let me drag this mask in. Okay, so if I want to alpha mask... It's been a while. Okay, hold on. Alpha map right here. Fix. Alpha cutoff. It's not what I want. Oh wait, I need to change this, don't I? This can't be like this. This has to be like... I think it's transclipping. Can I invert this? Yeah, okay. So right now this has turned off everything but the socks, which isn't quite what I wanted. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So 0, I believe, I think I got this now. So at 0, the socks are not visible, but then at 1, the socks are visible. I think I got this right. So just to make sure, let me pull the other clothing back in. Yeah, so at 0, the socks are not visible. So that's what I want to animate. I want to animate alpha mod. So animate when locked. Yeah, the slurp chicken legs, they look so funny. Okay, so animate when locked. I think I might also need to do an alpha mask for the leg fluff so that they can toggle with the socks. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna keep this consistent with the socks always being an alpha mask toggle. Yeah, dude, we had to do so much of this shit for the Varend helped me a lot with the setting up some of the animations. There was so many of these little Poyomi tips and tricks that we utilized to get as much as we could onto that model while still optimizing it. And oh, it was a task. Okay, let me export these UVs. Export UV layout. SP UV. This is going to be body UVs. Tell them I said... Don't worry, I told them they're syncy all the time. Little fucking gamer greasy boy. Alright, and then these are the bits that are the tail fluff. Give me 1 second, I'm going to open up my 2D editing program again and just do this really quick. SP, UVs, nope, that's wrong. UVs. Okay, and then these are the ones that are the tail fluff, or this one and this one. And this one. Hold on, I'm doing some stuff in Blender and in my 2D editing program. Well, let me re-export this. So export UV layout, SP UV body. Okay, there we go. Sorry, one more second. I just gotta finish. Sorry, I also can't see like the chat if anyone's talking. I just need to follow my UVs in Blender to make sure I don't accidentally delete like the tail or ear fluff. Okay, there we go. So now I will compress this because it's way too big. I'll compress it further later, but right now I just want it a little smaller for loading time. All right, then we'll save this also as a mask. So texture, masks, and this is the leg fluff alpha mask. No transparency. Okay, then we can delete this now. Out of all your models, that's actually kind of a tough question. I'm proud of them in different amounts for different reasons. If we're talking overall polish, absolutely Fairy Fox. Fairy Fox so far has been my most polished. For obvious reasons, it's my newest. I feel like I have a way better understanding of Substance Painter. I also feel like I I'm really proud of being able to finally figure out how to make a proper flat chest toggle that works in-game perfectly and is actually relatively easy to edit because of decals. And I'm also really proud of the Baller Fox, even though I know it has a few issues from when I was still learning how to use Substance Painter. I felt like it finally captured my style using my new tools with Substance Painter. Eventually, I'm going to have to sit down and just retexture it in Substance Painter correctly so that it's not the biggest file size known to man. Substance Painter is an Adobe product that allows you to texture directly on the model using many tools that help automate certain processes and generate things using 3D space. It's ridiculously overpriced, but it's cool. It's a very good program. If hold on, I've started uploading my VODs to my YouTube channel. Let me actually grab the one where I texture the clothing, and you can actually see, you can see me texturing the clothing in Substance Painter. At least I think I saved that one. Did I go to my videos? Yeah, this one's the clothing texturing. Did I arg the problem? Kind of. So I used to arg the problem, and then I made the mistake of trying to actually purchase it, and now I can't use the version that I want because of some sort of like weird Windows requirement. So basically I'm paying for the version I don't want right now. Eventually I will update my Windows to a newer version. You know, you try to do the right thing. I also recently threw some money finally for Paint Tool Sai. I had been using the same cracked version I got when I was in middle school, like 12 years old. And last year I actually finally bought it to support the guy because, like, you know, it's the best program I've ever used and I've been using it since I was 12, so. Okay, so now we can drag in our second mask, our leg fluff, and we're going to do the same thing here that we did for the clothing. We're going to set this to trans clipping. We're going to import this, fix it, And in the alpha options now, oh, does it need to be the other way around? Wait, no. So now I'm going to basically reverse it. So this will be set to 1 by default, and I will animate it off when I turn the socks on. Whew, there's so many moving parts with trying to make all of this one mesh. You know it'd be easier? You know it'd be so much easier? Just making it mesh swaps. Just toggling the mesh object on and off. You know what that wouldn't be? It wouldn't be optimized. The things we do for frames. Actually, where are we on the optimization scale? So I'm pretty sure this is not very optimized. Like as far as like VRChat is concerned. Oh, looks like I'm actually medium. Wow, that's great, even with all my fizz bones. Could I actually make this good performance? Let me actually check. Because I remember, I think my polygons were good, and I think the only thing that was holding me back was my material count. And I don't remember if I was able to correct that. Avatar performance rank. Okay, where are we at? If anything, I think the fizz bones would hold me back. So let me see where we're at. So my skin mesh renderers is 3. For skin mesh renderers for good, you need 2. Could I make this 2? I think in theory, I could make this 2 skin mesh renderers. What else is holding me back? My fizzbone transform count for good would be 16 versus 32. Where's my fizzbone transform? Oh, my fizzbone transforms are actually almost okay. I have a lot of bones though, and reducing fizzbone transforms would reduce bones. I think there's actually a chance I could actually get this to good. Ooh. I'm gonna, I could make it good. My materials are low enough, and if I was able to cut out some of these, probably some of these hair and tail bones, I think I could actually make this good. What would I combine? Would I combine the face and the body? The face and the body would be combined, I think, because I don't think I can do alpha. I'd have to combine the face and the body, because I know from experience that if I were to combine the body and the clothing, I wouldn't be able to do this alpha clipping trick. It causes weird issues when they're on the same mesh. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. If I can get the fizz bone transform count down to 64, while still making it look good, I can make this good. The fizz bones are what would be holding me back. So let me actually take a look at that. Well, I like to leave them separate. Well, usually I would leave them separate because the head has more blend shapes. The head has a lot of blend shapes. Having all these blend shapes on both the meshes is not great for performance, honestly. But if I can get this down, let me see. Let me pull up a calculator. So I need to get to 64 transforms total. And right now I'm at 93, is that right? Yeah, I'm at 93 transforms. So right now I'm at 93. Let me see if I could actually cut these down. Because getting this to good would actually be really cool. So right now the tail probably has a few extra bones, so I could remove some of these. Like I could probably remove this end bone happily. So it'd be -1 bone. I need to chop 28 bones. You know what, the reality is I just don't want to. I like my fluffy ponytail. She's gonna be medium. I like the fluffy ponytail. I like my floppy ears. I like my swooshy bangs, and I like my wagging tail. She's gonna be medium. Fuck it. Okay, so now I can start setting up the animation for the socks. So I'm going to make a new animation. This is going to be socks 1 so that I can see what I'm doing. And we need to do a couple of things. First thing we need to do is with recording off so that I can just move this shit out of the way. We're going to slurp the jeans and we're going to slurp this just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, record. So we are going to unslurp the socks fully. We are going to then scroll down to the clothing material and we're going to animate this up to a 1. Then I'm going to go to the body and I'm going to socks body slurp because the socks are on. Then I'm going to go down to the material and I'm going to animate this to a 0 to remove the fluff. Okay, now there's some weirdness here and I don't remember how to fix that. Oh, goodbye. Have a great rest of your evening. So I don't remember how to fix this, but I will figure it out. The next thing I need to do, actually I can try to fix that really quick. I don't remember how to do this part. Oh, there's something here I do? Okay. Hey, if this works, this works. I'll take it. Oh, okay, that works. Cool. Okay. So this will be at 0, and that's the socks on. Okay, the next thing we need to do is do the socks off. So for the body, this would be set to 1 because I want the fluff visible. And then the socks slurp would be completely off. And then on clothing, this alpha would be set to 0. Ah, this is doing the thing too. So without recording this, I'm going to set this to 0.5. There we go. Okay. So now with recording this, I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to slurp the socks fully so they're out of the way. Okay. I think I set this up right. So now we're going to go into the animation folder and we're going to start actually applying these. So I need more parameters. I need 2 bools. I need socks. And I need shoes. I'm going to go ahead and add these to my parameter menu. These are going to be bools. Shoes. And these should just be simple bools on and off. If I did this right, I set this up in a way where I don't have to do anything extra to make the shoes and socks work, and not clip. And we're gonna find out if I set it up right. Shoes should be off by default. Turn off the transition and exit time, shoes false. And then same thing here, we have socks off, socks on. Socks are true. And then if socks are false, okay, this should just work now. Please just work. Okay, so she is successfully bald. We'll go with bald. And nothing is doing any weird clipping or alpha. If I go to my expressions. Oh, I forgot to add it to the... You know, that'll help, adding it to the menu. Socks. Shoes. Say toggle. Toggle. Shoes. Socks. Okay, I'll try that again. Okay, so now if I toggle flat chest works. If I toggle bottom slider is working. If I do top slider is working. If I do socks toggles on and off successfully. Shoes toggle on and off successfully. Okay, now we do this. Oh, I forgot to add that to the animation. Oops. I forgot to add something to the animation. In the bottom slider, I need to do the leg fluff blend shape. Remove leg fluff off. Remove leg fluff on. Remove leg fluff off. Remove leg fluff off. Remove leg fluff off. Okay. Now this should all function correctly within each other. Okay. So like fluff on. Then bottom slider. Oh, forgot to set it to constant again. Dude. It be like that. Okay. Constant. Okay. So now with gesture manager, bottom slider toggles the fluff. Okay. Now let's see if the socks fuck it up. The socks are fucking something up. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I think I need to make another thing of true. Socks can only be true if socks true is true, or socks on is true, and if bottom does not equal. I need to set this up a specific way. Okay. This is where I always get really confused. So socks should only be true if bottom slider is equal to less than whatever this is, and whatever this is, like equal to this. So I need to find out what that is. Okay. I might need to switch up the way the animation works then. Because what I can do then is I can just set it less than something specific. And that just makes my life easier. So let me go to the bottom slider, and I'm just going to start rearranging these animations. So she's actually going to start off with the jean shorts, just to make my life easier. And then I'm going to make these pants. Crop top body slurp does not need to be here. I've accidentally added it. Added it. There we go. Jeans body slurp. And then there's also the leg fluff being removed here. And the leg fluff not being, oops. The leg fluff not being removed here. Is that right? Okay, leg fluff. Okay, okay. So now what I need to do is I need to find out at what point does this... I can try to math this out, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. So I want it to be less than these 2 frames, basically. So actually, this is right in the middle, right? So less than 0.5, I think. I think that's right. So now this can only be true if, how do I add another one of these? I don't remember. There we go. If this is true, oh wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I remember how to do this now. It's been a minute since I opened Unity. If socks is true, and if bottom slider is less than 0.5. I think I did that right. Let's test it. Gesture manager, okay. So socks turn on. Socks turn on and work. Bottom slider is now over 0.5. Socks do not turn on. Ooh, they do. Wait. Oh. Oh, so if socks are already on, how would I do this? So if socks are already on, this shouldn't be working anymore because it's no longer true. These 2 things are no longer true, so shouldn't this be turning off? Hmm. Okay. Bottom slider is less than 0.5. So if that's no longer true, why is that still active? Is it because the conditions to exit have not been met? I don't know how to do that. I might change gears because I don't know how to fix this. And I might need to sleep on it. So let's move on to something else. Let's try fixing her contacts. So I have a leg correction blend shape for when the thigh and the calf get close to each other. And I need to reset those up. Actually, I think these still work. So now I just need to duplicate them and make a right version of each of them. I also need to get these over into the correct position, and I think I can do that by doing... Oh, actually, wait. This isn't even on the right thigh. Let me fix that. So this will be thigh R, and this will be shin R. And actually, I think these will just move where they need to go. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to just go in and make sure that this is also set up. So if I remember correctly, I'm doing a blend tree. That's right. Blend tree. And we're going to add 2 motions. There's going to be the leg correction R0 and leg correction R1, which is right here. And I'm going to set these to leg R. So now when leg sender R gets close to the leg receiver R, it'll activate that blend shape based on proximity, and that should just work. Okay, it looks like one of them is working, but not the other. That's weird. So you can see it working in the 2 different legs, how this leg is kind of bowing out as the calf pushes the thigh forward. But it's not doing on this one for some reason. The left. Left leg and shin. L leg, L leg. Did the animation break and I didn't realize it? It might have. Let me fix it. Leg correction L. Is that working? It appears like the blend shape itself is working. Is there something wrong with the blend tree? I'll just delete it and just try again. Like, I don't care to. Like, anything could have changed between here and the test model. So I'll just do this and that'll help fix it. Like L. Oops, I turned on gesture manager. That's weird. Are they in different locations? They appear to be in the same locations. Let me just double check and make sure the blend shapes themselves are exactly symmetrical in Blender. Yeah, they're symmetrical in Blender. So once more, there's something weird going on. I don't know how to fix it right now. I'm sure there's a user error. I'm sure I'm missing a button somewhere. For now, I'm going to continue to test and try to fix things. Okay, so I know that the bottom slider is having some weirdness right now. So the socks are not toggling on when both of these things are not true, which is what I wanted. However, it is, once it does toggle on, it doesn't turn off. And I'm not sure how to trigger an off state here. Well, I could try this. So I'm going to try something I think won't work, because I think what will happen is if gesture bottom slider is greater than 0.5, I think what's going to happen is it's going to actually toggle the socks off, which isn't what I want. What I want is for the socks to stay toggled on so that if you turn on the jeans and then the shorts and back and forth, it'll continue to turn the socks on, like leave them on basically. So let's test this. So right now it's at shorts. I can turn the socks on and the socks stay on. They stay on? Is that right? Yeah, they're staying on. So that isn't even actually working. Because this isn't also true. Okay, I see. Maybe I can make an or statement. Let me try an or statement. So what if it'll toggle off if the socks are true, or if bottom slider becomes greater than 0.5. Let's try an or. So again, I think it's not going to do exactly what I want it to. I think what it's going to do is it's actually going to toggle the socks off. So I can toggle the socks on now. It works. And okay, interesting. I think it did toggle the socks off. Oh, wait, are the socks going to stay on? Hold on. This might work. I thought this did not work the way I thought it was going to. So what happened was, what I thought was going to happen is it was going to actually deactivate the socks and you would have to toggle them on again. But it looks like what I wanted to happen is happening. So now, if bottom slider is less than 0.5, you can toggle the socks on. And if it goes over 0.5, it will turn the socks off, but bringing it back to under 0.5 will leave the socks on. Now what I want to know is if I toggle them off or on right now, will it... Yeah, it's working. Oh, it's working exactly the way I wanted it to. Oh, that's awesome. And I don't think there's any weird alpha and like clipping and stuff. I think it's working just fine. All right, cool. Okay, cool. So that's working. The next thing I want to test now is the shoes. And yeah, the shoes work perfectly. They're fine. It's just a simple bool. Okay, cool. So now I can have as many different combinations of the shoes, socks, tops, and bottoms as I like. And flat chest, which I forgot to test, actually works. Yeah, flat chest works. I still need to fix the shading. Okay, so flat chest there works. Okay. We can start doing some more fun stuff now, maybe. Like the expressions. Expressions are very fun. And I think her legs are still kind of broken. Okay. We can start doing some fun stuff now. Let's try doing the expressions now. Actually, I need to do a little bit of cleanup, so we can delete the test folder. We don't need that anymore. And I need to create a couple folders really quick. This is going to be toggles. This is going to be expressions. So I believe these are all toggles. The leg correction is not a toggle, so I'm just going to leave it out here. Clothing slider can be deleted because it's actually not being used. Now is actually a good time to swap back to Blender and fix the missing boop blend shape. So I like all my models to have a cute little boop that interacts with each other and with themselves. So I need to add a cute little tongue out boop. Raspberry? I'm not sure. I guess because like when your tongue pokes out, it kind of looks like a little berry. Ooh, that'll be a good one. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using my previous blend shapes to just give myself like a little jump start. Oh no, I made a mistake. You guys are gonna see me have to like do a bunch of bullshit to fix it. So I forgot to add like a happy blink while the eyelashes were active. So I have to like make them part of the basis, then make the happy blink, then bring them back away from the basis. We'll do that in a second. Okay. Now I need a happy blink. Great. Okay. So I'm going to do is I'm going to blend from shape. And we're going to blend the more eyelashes. And then I will have to put them back when I'm finished. So now I need a happy blink. And what I like to do with this is use proportional editing. And then I need to remove anything that I don't want to have move. So I want these things to move, but I don't want anything else to move. So now I'm going to turn off connected. And I can turn on connected again because these eyelashes look weird. Actually, these eyelashes just look like shit. Let me actually blend them from shape and then I'll just manually place them. Almost cute. There we go. Okay, so this will be a happy blink. And then what I'll do is I will combine the happy blink and this. And then I think a brows down and mad. No, that's too much. And this is going to be animation boop. So now I need to, if I remember correctly, for the extra eyelashes, I brought them back y-axis by -1. Select mirror. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I brought them back by y -1. No, the other way, y1. And then more lashes will bring them forward. Oh. Oh, they just got scaled a little. Okay, I'll just fix that. There we go. Okay. So now more lashes will bring these guys forward, and then bigger lashes should still work on them. Blink should still work. Let me just test everything. Yeah, blink still works. And then happy blink should still work. Yes, okay. Beautiful. Okay, everything's fixed, and now I have a boop animation. Oh wait, I wanted to change a little thing on the boop animation. I thought it'd be really cute if her nose scrunched up a little. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so now we can turn everything back on, save, and I'm going to re-export with no leaf bones, FBX Baller Puppy. Then I'm going to hit play. Play. And I'm going to put the new FBX in. Bicote. Hi, your avatars are shooting beautiful. I question if I'm a furry. Honestly, I don't think that hard about it. Once in a while, I think furry models are cute. Once in a while, I like being an anime girl. It does not have to be an identity. It can just be, hey, I like this. Also, thank you. I'm having a lot of fun making a cute, sporty puppy girl. Okay, so now we can start making expressions. What is this? What the fuck is that? Oh, I know what the fuck that is. That's the bitch. This one eyelash likes to poke out. I remember that. Okay. I actually love that. Thank you. Yeah. Um, I talked about this in a previous stream. I don't necessarily identify with like, oh, I am a furry. Because there's a lot of things about like the furry subculture that I just don't vibe with. But at the same time, I've had nothing but positive experiences with the furry community, and I enjoy having a tail. And I enjoy having cute floppy ears, and I enjoy the freedom of being in VRChat and not being a human. I think it's really fun. I've messed this up like 3 times. Let me fix this. Okay, let me try again. One more time. There we go. I've kind of view it the same way. Like, for example, right, I spent my early years entrenched in fandom, culture, and content and community, right? Like, I was a fan girl. That was my identity. That is what I did. That is who I talked to. That was what I was all about, right? There are people that just consume media and don't do that. Which is wild to me. Like, they enjoy the media I like, but they don't want to read fan fiction. They don't want to make fan art. It's wild to me. But there are people that just enjoy things and consume them, and then they move on. Or they like revisit it every once in a while. They don't obsess over it the way I do about some things. Actually, oh no. I might need to finish up soon. Let me start making these expressions. Um, because I need to actually stop streaming soon. Okay, so for my expressions, I like to keep a naming convention. So for example, I'm going to do exp_smile. And then I'm going to start making the smile expression. So for this, I'm going to have a closed smile and eyes smile and brows up. Then I'm going to have EXP grin, and I like to make my grin much more extreme. So I'm going to have star eyes, smile open, brows very up, and I'm going to do eyes a little bit wider, as well as a little bit of smile. So I think that's very cute. I liked giving her a little sideways grin. Then we're going to have EXP love. You play VRChat, you know what this is about. Then we're going to have EXP sad. And then this one is going to be brows sad, eyes sad, and then a little frown. Whoa. It's looking a little extreme. The outline makes it look weird, but it'll be fine in a second. Now, one thing I actually need to do, because I forgot to do this previously, is I made those material decals. I need to go to the head decal, and I need to go ahead and start adding those in. So decals, decal 1, oh, that's my alarm, time to go soon. So decal 1, I'm going to make the blush. And then decal 2, I'm going to make the tears. And by default, these are going to be 0, and they are set to animated when locked. So I'm going to go back to my animation. I'm going to start recording again. And then scroll down to my head material, and I'm going to activate decal 1, and these are the tears. These are going to be replace. There we go. Oops, I didn't mean to animate that. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then I forgot to do that for love. We need to have this blush. And then a little bit for the smile as well. We're going to add a little bit of blush. Helps add some cuteness. Then we need EXP mad. And for that, we're going to do eyes mad, brows mad, frown, anger mark, and then we need EXP shock. That's not how you spell it. I'll fix it later. For that, we're going to have brows up, eyes shock. I'm going to do a little, oh, And then I shine, oops, not that one. Yeah, it looks right. And then we're going to have an EXP, huh. I find it funny to have a confused expression. For that, we're going to do mouth, huh, eyes, huh, brows, huh. I don't always use all the expressions. EXP, and that's going to be doubt. Another reason I make these is so that people will have extra expressions. Like the reason I make all these blend shapes is that people can have all sorts of expressions that they want. There we go. So unfortunately, I need to cut the stream a little short. I meant to stream for a little bit longer, but I have a prior engagement. I hope you all have a lovely evening, and I will see you guys Monday. Thank you for joining me on this Unity journey, where we troubleshoot toggles and we really, really hate bools. Goodbye.